at the Mobile World Congress. I'm here with Tom Magg. He's the CTO of DAX Technologies Corp. Thanks a lot, Tom. How did you get into DAX? What's the history?
What's the history? I guess out of college, I started with AT&T Bell Laboratories at the time in operations planning. Had a career there for about 20 years. And just about 3 years or so ago, I decided to join up with DAX Technologies, smaller company. I liked the products they had in the marketplace. Had done some work with them when I was at AT&T, Lucent, and I'm here today.
Well, it's a hell of a transition from a large company to a relatively small startup when you would have joined. What were the big challenges there, going from the big to the startup?
Well, one of the big challenges in any big company, everyone has many roles, and going to a smaller company, those roles aren't there. The support roles. So as CTO, I found out I had to do everything from change light bulbs to make sure servers were.
When you were in AT&T, what sort of roles were you doing?
Started out doing operational analysis of work centers, systems, operation support systems, full gamut of doing time and motion studies for operation support centers, doing testing of operation support products, anything from one of the first projects I started on 1988 on FTS 2000, which was a network for our U.S. federal telecommunication network, largest private network in the world. Did basically soup to nuts, set up the operation support, operation center, service our oversight centers, made sure there was efficiency with the people in the centers versus the systems that had to support them. So that then transitioned off of that to several other roles, and wound up a couple years ago in a sales engineering support role. As AT&T, I transitioned from AT&T Bell Laboratories to Lucent Technologies with the 96 split up of that. And once I was there, I put more of the theory into practice, right down to where the rubber meets the road, selling, positioning products with the major carriers around the world. When I left Lucent, I was director of sales for operation support systems, global.
Okay. And what was the big attraction to change to DAX? What was the flashing light that got you to join DAX?
Towards the working with a large company for many years, things just take a while to get through, and would take, I'd say, anywhere from from a sales engineering role, any new features, any new products would take anywhere from a year to 2 years, a much longer development cycle. So one of the things when I started looking at small companies, small, nimble, from a DAX Technologies point of view, we could turn around features in under 3 to 6 months. In fact, there's times where I go out and customer wants X when I'm doing a demo. Next week I come back showing them X, which would never happen in a large company.
Right.
And I like that the flexibility to deliver what a customer wants. I mean, that's the key.
And one of the challenges is doing a lot yourself.
Yep.
What are the other challenges?
Besides doing a lot myself,
from a CTO viewpoint, rather than the whole, because I know smaller companies, you have always a go-to-market. There's a go-to-market challenge there. From the CTO's role, what are the other big challenges?
Yeah, just making sure all the infrastructure's up, making sure that we have the right resources, right technology to basically put together the algorithms we need in our product. We do a product called InTouch Customer Service and Experience Management, and one of the keys is a lot of new technologies involved in that. And we just got to make sure we have the right people on staff. We're a small company, about 30 or so people, but the majority of those people are engineers. And that was another, exciting thing going to a small company, very focused from a engineering point of view and having the horsepower to be able to get things done.
Well, I guess you
just needing a little direction from a CTO point of view.
I guess you can pick your people then as well, which is often not the case in a large company.
Yep, that's actually we've been growing and we've been adding people as opposed to when I joined Lucent, I think we were 130,000 people. When I left, it was about 30,000 people. So it was not directionally the way you want to be. But DAX, I think we've probably brought on about 10 people since I've been there. So It's exciting to be able to handpick people, understand the organization, understand the needs, and being able to get the right people to do what we need to do.
Do you work with partners?
Yes, we do.
On the technology side?
Absolutely. I mean, that's one of the, being a small company, there's a lot of opportunity to partner with other small companies. We have worked with, we have arrangements with 3 other companies. And we also have worked with larger companies too, where we've OEM'd our product for larger companies to use. But it's one of the flexible aspects of small company, as opposed to the larger company where it takes months, sometimes years, to forge the appropriate relationships.
So you're a startup guy now, yeah? You're not going to go back.
Nope. Do not want to go back. Once you hit the startup, there's the excitement, the flexibility to get things done. I see no reason to want to go back.
What's the DAX elevator pitch?
The elevator pitch specifically for our product is customer experience management. It's really the way to drive your business, a wireless or wireline service provider carrier's business, in that every decision you want to make should be focused around customer experience. And if you're looking at, DAX started out with products in fault and performance management. We moved up to service quality management. But really at the top of the food chain, the top of the food pyramid, customer experience should drive everything a carrier does. An ability to measure that and be able to drive capital expenses towards that, operational issues, resolve it with customer experience in mind. We believe that's the future of the industry. And
with this current global recession, do you see that being more important to operators?
Absolutely. As cost comes into play, one thing good about wireless service is that most people will give up food, clothing, and shelter before they give up their wireless phones. But as we go into the recession, people look at their service, look at what the quality of service they're getting, closer, cost of service. Anything that can help a carrier drive down that cost and increase quality is where the carriers need to be.
Okay. What do you think of the Barcelona show this year?
This is the second time I've been at this event. I think it's less. I think because of the recession, there are less people here, but it's still a exciting show. Met with probably a dozen customers over the last 2-3 days so far, and I look forward to coming back next year.
Good. Well, thanks for taking the time.
Hey, you're welcome. Thanks for the opportunity.
Really appreciate it.